Coming up on Juice and Java, the suspect in the Lewiston shooting has been found.
Plus, get ready to cast your ballot. The polls have opened for early voting.
Juice and Java starts right now. Good morning on this rainy Saturday. I'm Nicole Aponte.
And I'm Ilana Epstein. Thank you for starting your morning with us. The manhunt for the mass shooter in Maine has ended. Maine public safety officials say the body of Robert Card was found inside a trailer last night. This was in an overflow parking lot of a recycling center. Police say he died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Authorities had been looking for Card since Wednesday evening after he injured 13 people and killed 18 at a bowling alley and restaurant in Lewiston, Maine. The area was put in a shelter-in-place order and schools and businesses were shut down.
Card's body was found about 10 miles away from Lewiston at just before 8 last night. This was the deadliest U.S. mass shooting since Uvalde, Texas last year.
Well, looking locally, Clay is pushing back against Liverpool's efforts to ban big trucks in the village. In September, Liverpool passed a local law banning tractor trailers and other large trucks from traveling on residential streets.
Village officials want to post signs but need approval from town supervisors. Clay responding with a letter from its engineer claiming there are problems in the village's original traffic study.
Clay's engineers also question the legality of the heavy truck ban without more input from state and federal highway officials. The Liverpool mayor and Clay supervisors say they will be willing to meet to resolve the matter. Well, early voting is underway here in central New York, and if you're looking to cast your ballot today, polls will be open until 5. A full list of sites can be found on the Onondaga County website.
Early voting ends on November 5th, just 2 days before the election. Monday the 6th will be the last day to apply for an absentee ballot. All mail-in ballots must be postmarked or delivered by an Election Day member on November 7th.
Candidates are running for county, town, and city positions, while the biggest race here at home is for county executive. Democrat Bill Kinney is challenging incumbent Ryan McMahon.
STEM Explorers Forum, known Early Engineering Ambassadors, is one of the many ways SU students can get involved in the Syracuse community. Reporter Jude Bazerman has more.
Well, thank you, Nicole and Ilana. The STEM Explorers program works under the Mary Ann Shaw Center and aims to encourage Syracuse public school students to pursue their passions in science, technology, engineering, and math-related subjects. SU students who volunteer are able to teach the kids basic STEM principles that they learned in their university-level classes. These include building popsicle stick bridges, marble racetracks, and so much more. Earlier this week, I talked with one of the STEM Explorer site coordinators, Ella Brake, and she said that her favorite part of the program is the personal growth that everyone involved experiences.
And then by the end of the semester, we have students, confidently engaging in material, building relationships with volunteers, and it's really great to see them, engage in this opportunity and take advantage of it. And we have students at the beginning of the semester that don't want to read, don't think they'll go to college, and at the end of the semester, they feel like a genius, and that's exactly the goal of our program.
Volunteer Joe Lacona had similar things to say.
Yeah, for me, it's definitely just the idea that I'm gonna leave a lasting impact on these kids, and I might not teach them everything, but just giving them a little jump start, a little push forward, and helping them kind of dip their toes in STEM and what's going on, and helping them with their literacy and stuff.
Brink also says that she values the skills STEM Explorers has helped her build, including organization, emotional intelligence, and conflict resolution. Students of all years and majors can volunteer for the STEM Explorers program. More information about the program can be found at shawcenter.syr.edu. Nicole and Ilana, back to you guys.
Well, Jude, seeing you dressed up in a Halloween costume definitely put us in the Halloween spirit. I think we're queens today. We're queens every day, but it's all right. Well, Make-A-Wish Central New York and Dunkin' franchises have teamed up for their 11th annual donation campaign. This year, the organization raised over $81,000 to grant wishes for local children fighting illnesses across Central New York.
Local Wish kids got to celebrate the goal-breaking donation with a Halloween party yesterday at a Dunkin' location in DeWitt. Since 2013, the campaign with Dunkin' has raised more than $825,000 to support the wishes of local children.
Well, the Westcott Neighborhood Association is putting on the 2nd annual Halloween Dog Parade right now with music and Halloween cheer. Our Caitlin Campbell, she's live there right now. Caitlin, I love to see you this morning, but what I really want to see is the dogs.
Good morning, Nicole and Ilana. I wish my dog was here today to join in on the festivities and the fun because the dogs were truly the highlight of the show today. Now, I'm here at the Pettit Branch Library in Westcott, just a few minutes off of campus for the second annual Halloween Dog Parade hosted by the Westcott Neighborhood Association. Now, it just wrapped up a few moments ago, but there was so much family fun, dogs in all the different types of costumes, warm cider, and some local bands to kick off the Halloween weekend. Now, it was a great opportunity for families to get together and to connect in the neighborhood. I talked to Westcott Neighborhood Association co-president Sam Gruber on why he enjoys events like these.
I love this event for the community because anything that brings people together physically rather than online is great for life. We are a community of people who interact in many different ways. We have a lively commercial district with cafes and restaurants and stores on Westcott Street. We have lots of community groups. We have good schools. We have music. We have art. We have sports. And this is just one more thing that we're adding.
Now, the walk was a 30-minute walk around the neighborhood, which was followed by bands, and everybody was out to cheer on the dogs and, of course, just take pictures, be in the moment, and have so much fun. Now, you can find other events hosted by the Westcott Neighborhood Association on their website, but it's a little chilly out, so I'm going to grab some warm cider that's hosted behind me and head back inside. Nicole and Ilana, back to you.
Caitlin, thanks so much. I feel like on other shows, we definitely talked about me dressing up my my dog. Once I graduate, I'm adopting a dog and I'm going to dress them up.
We absolutely know that you're going to be getting a dog. But speaking of animals, if you're an animal lover, the Alpaca Showtacular is happening at the New York State Fairgrounds. Alpacas will compete in a ring competition and be judged on conformation and fleece quality.
Shows are going on right now until 5 p.m. and from 9 to 3 tomorrow. The event will also feature alpaca clothing, home goods made from alpaca fur, plush animals, and even alpaca art. Admission to the event is free to the public. Ilana, are you going to go?
Honestly, we were looking at photos of alpacas
so
before the
cute.
show. They are adorable. And
Ilana hadn't seen it.
I hadn't. I'd seen it, but I wasn't sure that was an alpaca. Now I know. I want to see one in person.
I'm shocked that there are like races and like competitions for them too.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like only for dogs, but I guess now alpacas are part of that mix.
And we found out our news director, Dylan, lives near an alpaca farm.
Near an alpaca farm. That is not where we are from. Long Island in Westchester is not where there are alpaca farms near us. But I guess we have to go.
We'll have to
My
go
birthday
visit.
wish is to see an alpaca. My birthday's on Tuesday, by the way.
We're gonna make it happen.
Our only birthday celebrations. Hendricks Chapel is holding their annual Halloween event tonight. The event offers trick-or-treating and live entertainment and will run from 9 to 10 p.m.
The event includes musical performances from the Hendricks Chapel Choir, who will perform a medley from The Nightmare Before Christmas. The Center School of Music students will also perform. Costumes are encouraged. Nicole, this sounds like such a great opportunity for students to get into the Halloween spirit.
For the past 3 years, I had no idea that Hendricks Chapel even put on any type of Halloween celebration.
I didn't either. This sounds great. Hopefully the weather is holding up for this,
I hope so too, but the choir, Hendricks Chapel Choir, they're very talented. Whenever I see them perform, I have chills, especially in Hendricks Chapel. The acoustics in there are so
amazing.
good.
It sounds amazing in there.
Well, hopefully the weather does hold up for those going to the event tonight, even going out tonight, because it was raining and humid here.
Yeah, it was very humid, but honestly, I'll take that over 30, 40 degree temperatures. And snow. But I know our weather anchor, Marie Achkar, has more. Marie, how is the weather looking?
Well, Nicole and Ilana, nobody is more excited for Halloween than me. You can see that I'm dressed up right now, so I thought that it was only appropriate if my slides also dressed up a little bit too. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do today then. Besides that not working, we're gonna talk a little bit about what we can see today. There we go, Halloween slides. 62 degrees with temperature dropping at 56 degrees around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So, you know, right now it's in the high 60s, but by the time we get to the afternoon, it is going to be pretty cold, so make sure to put a sweatshirt on. There is going to be a chance of showers also, so make sure to have an umbrella if you go outside. Now, let's take a look at the current temperatures in central New York today. We see that Syracuse is 62 degrees, Fulton is 61, Rome is 65, Binghamton 66. So throughout the region, we can see that these temperatures are in the low to high 60s. And I wish it would stay in this warm temperature degree range. Unfortunately, though, later tonight, we do see this degree drop to 43 degrees. And it is going to probably still be raining tonight also. So make sure you still have that umbrella if you go out. 6 to 9 mile per hour winds. so not horrible. And then if we look into tomorrow, we can see that there is going to be rain in the morning around 9 a.m. So unfortunately, this entire weekend will be rainy and cold. And later in the show, I will be talking about what we can expect in our 5-day forecast. But for now, Nicole and Ilana, I'm sending it back to you.
Thanks so much. Another song we'll be singing all day today is Rain, Rain, Go Away. Well, after the break, Lego are at the fairgrounds. We're live from the Multi-Brick Universe event this morning.
We'll tell you how you can still get tickets. Stay with us.
Just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Come on, it's not that hard.
My big man fingers are having a problem with these little tiny buttons.
Whoa, watch it there. Your blood pressure's gonna go through the roof.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to learn how to get it down. Instead, it keeps going up.
High blood pressure can increase the risk for heart attack or stroke. Learn how to keep yours at a healthy range.
Ever hear a voice command? Just say text barbershop to 97779.
That's not what I said.
Just give me that. Now my blood pressure's up.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
In Java, well, if you're looking for something to do this Halloween weekend that's not related to trick-or-treating or pumpkin picking, the Lego Brick Universe event is happening at the New York State Fairgrounds.
That's where our reporter Brandon Myers joins us now to scope out the event. Brandon, how is it?
I'm done. Brandon, how is it? And talk.
Well, guys, here at the New York State Fairgrounds, it seems that Lego has just taken over. The Brick Universe event is happening right here. Now, I've been a fan of Lego since I was a little kid, always building with my dad, and I'm kind of just freaking out because take a look at all this event has to offer. Lego models of real life buildings, both in New York State and internationally, and even Lego paintings of characters, both fictional and real, and even Legos that move. I didn't even think they could do that. Now, I'm joined here by Leah Chan, who built this absolutely incredible Lego rocket right behind us. Now, Leah, take me a bit through a couple of the steps you took to get to this amazing final product.
Since all my builds are NASA related, my first step usually get on the NASA website to look for as much picture as possible. And then I would see what bricks are available to me, and I would just start building small versions of the build itself and see how it works or not. So mostly it's just a lot of research.
Good. It's absolutely incredible. It's an amazing final product. Now, do you have any tips or tricks for fans who are looking to get into this more professional Lego artwork?
Well, just build what you're passionate about and build what you love, because each of us can be creative and just build and don't stop and build what you like to build.
Thank you so much. Now, the event is happening right here until 7 p.m. tonight. A perfect event to go to until you maybe go trick-or-treating afterwards. Tickets cost around $20. A perfect event for both fans, old and new. Certainly come on down because this event has plenty to offer. Reporting live at the New York State Fairgrounds, Brandon Myers, Juiced and Java.
Brandon, thanks so much. That Lego is absolutely amazing. That Lego rocket behind him.
Awesome.
I am not that talented. But when we come back, Ilana and I go pumpkin picking.
And we find out how a local pumpkin patch is dedicated to serving its community. Stay with us.
The itchy ones The black, brown, red, and gray ones. The ones grown by Dad. The ones grown for Dad. Because whatever you grow will save a bro. Learn more at Movember.com.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who wants to care of you.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome to my house. Everybody's pretty tired of each other. The walls were closing in. If this sounds like your house, try going someplace new. YourLifeYourVoice.org. It could help you find a little more breathing room.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise and be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. It's officially fall here in central New York, so that can mean only one thing, even though the weather doesn't feel like it, pumpkin picking.
The weather is so beautiful today, and to be honest, I don't think I've ever been pumpkin picking, but Halloween's in just a few days. This is the perfect
I agree.
activity.
I'm falling, get it, in love with fall.
Nicole's gonna be saying these puns.
The entire time. So let's go pick some pumpkins.
Let's go.
So we're joined with Louise, who's the owner of the Pumpkin Hollow. So Louise, what is the best way to pick a pumpkin? How would you pick a pumpkin out of what we see here?
Well, there's two ways to pick a pumpkin. We have a pumpkin patch over there.
Okay.
And they can pick it from the field themselves, or they can pick from the pallets, which are totally picked over. We have high school students that are supposed to fill these pallets to get us through the weekend.
Oh, wow.
So they pick the pumpkins, but when you're trying to purchase one, you're going to find that a lot of people tell me they pick them according to the stem. They want a curly one, or they want a fat one, and they don't want one that's been crushed. So that's how the public picks a pumpkin. It depends on if you're carving from the top, and a lot of people are starting to carve at the bottom. I don't know if you know that, but
In your opinion, how was the crop this season in comparison to seasons prior?
last year was our bumper crop. Absolutely perfect weather and everything. This year we had tons of rain, then a little sun, and what happened was the gourds and our baby pumpkins, weeds grow, if you have a lawn anywhere, weeds grow twice as faster than our seeds grow. So the babies got covered. You know, anything smaller than a $10 pumpkin got covered in weeds. They kept on growing, but it's not as much. And so the gourds are limited, and the big ones did better, and that's because they grew through the weeds and they got above it, and then every time there was sun and rain, they just kept on growing.
It's so interesting because I feel like you never even think of like how a pumpkin is even grown. You just kind of go to the pumpkin patch and pick it. So thanks so much. This is great. Well, these pumpkins they're so big. Like all of them are big.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
true.
We had ones that would take up your whole wheelbarrow.
No way.
That's huge.
Are those the really popular ones?
They were the ones that we had first because they grew so fast.
Yeah.
And so we opened in the middle of September.
Is that the usual time that you?
We always open up in the middle of September.
And what's your favorite part about working here?
People and children.
I feel like
Our facility is all about children, not-for-profits. We had a school tour from Van Dyne today. 55 kids that have never been on a farm.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, never been on a hayride. I ask people when they bring me some gorgeous pumpkins or not so, and I'll ask them, so what makes that so special? Some of them like green, some are totally locked into the stem. It's all about the stem.
Well, thanks so much.
So many great options. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
I really appreciate it.
All right.
So although pumpkin season may be almost over, it is not the end for the pumpkin haul. They actually start selling Christmas trees after Thanksgiving and on weekends. So we're coming back here.
We definitely are. I know a lot of people start getting their Christmas trees pretty early, and I mean, with this weather, who wouldn't want to come back here?
So let's decorate a Just Another Christmas tree. But
We
Just
have
in Java will also be right back.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
You go and step out of the vehicle for me?
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother,
Yes.
you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse,
Yes.
you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. With early diagnosis, pre-diabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Juice and Java with Halloween festivities in full effect. Lots of people, like myself, struggling to find a Halloween costume.
Well, luckily, our entertainment reporter Riley Underwood is here to tell us how some of our favorite celebrities have stolen the spotlight.
That's right, guys. Well, Halloween is right around the corner, and especially this weekend, people going out need to find some costumes, and everyone's really in the spooky spirit, especially on this show, I've noticed. And so already this year, we've seen Hailey Bieber in 2 different costumes, Ariana Grande as a cat, and Sarah Hyland as a pack of ranch. But let's look back at some of the best costumes from celebrities of the past few years. So I'm going to give you my top 4 of the past 4.
I'm ready.
Starting off last year, Lizzo went as Marge Simpson from The Simpsons, and she did more than dress up. Pure dedication to go full yellow. And speaking of dedication, Heidi Klum is known for it around this time of year. And last year, the supermodel went as a worm. Her designer said it took 12 hours to put on. Another one of my favorites was The Weeknd in 2020. The Grammy-winning artist transformed himself into the Nutty Professor for Kendall Jenner's party. And my favorite one of all, NBA sharpshooter JJ Redick being a Lego man down the tunnel on Halloween nights. But I don't think you have time to go get a Lego suit before your Halloween party, so I have some last-minute options that will still be a slam dunk. First up, Arthur. All you need is a white collared shirt, a yellow sweater, and some jeans, and you're ready to go. Bonus points if you print out the library card too. Second on the list, Dora the Explorer. Pink shirt, orange shorts, and a backpack and a map. And if you're going with someone else, Diego is the perfect couple's costume. Another easy one is Jake from State Farm. Red polo shirt, a name tag, and khakis. Doesn't get much easier than that. Plus, you'll be a fan favorite at your parties. last but definitely not least, my personal favorite, the basketball jersey. Can't go wrong throwing on the jersey. So guys, I'm here. I got my easy costume.
Is that last minute? Because
this is last minute.
This is also total last minute.
We didn't even plan
this. It's true.
Isn't that crazy?
Tourists, queens.
Queens is perfect.
I like it. What are your guys' best last minute costumes you've had?
Okay, so actually it was this Thursday. I had no costume and I had a sparkly dress. So I'm like, you know what? I'll be Taylor Swift, right? Mirror ball. And my friend was one of her cats.
Okay,
So that
I
was
have
like
to say
the duo costume.
that's so perfect because 1989 Taylor's version
I
just
know,
came out.
it came out. It's
you
so
were
exciting.
Like right on theme right there. I will say I was Rachel from Friends.
Also
just like you could fit that like the vibe of that year and had the sunglasses and I feel like everyone has like jeans and a top that works for that. So also, if you have a wig, I feel like you could just throw that on and be like,
if you have a wig, just throw on a wig. It's perfect.
You have a lot of them just laying around.
I think a lot of does, maybe.
I don't know how I had. Like last year, I had a pink wig. I said I was like the color pink. I don't know.
Oh, like that's really cute though. I love that.
Last minute, yeah.
Heidi Klum as the worm. That is so not last minute. I think there's like months and months of planning.
That it has to be. She has all the every year she has something new. The worm. I don't know.
I know she's done a lot of other crazy ones.
I don't think I'll go as a worm this year.
I would love to eventually, but maybe if I had more time. I know as a college student it could be hard trying to put together a costume, but I know people are going out and I'm excited to see what people do this year.
Yep, well Riley, thanks so much. When we come back, we have one last look at your weather.
Stay with us.
You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Well, Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzz and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So, yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Now let's take a look at your 5-day forecast. Saturday and Sunday, we can see 56 degrees, 48 degrees, and unfortunately, as the week goes on, we do see that degree drop all the way to potentially 32 degrees on Wednesday. And I'm dreading saying this, but I have to be honest with everybody. We might be expecting snow on Halloween and on Wednesday, which is absolutely insane. You know, you wouldn't think that snow would be coming just yet because it's still in October, but you know, Syracuse never ceases to surprise me.
Snow showers and Halloween.
Is not to go from like 70s this week to snow. I can't even believe that.
You can't even begin to think about what Syracuse weather is. But hopefully the weather holds up. I'm praying for my birthday. I want some sun.
Fingers crossed.
Well, perfect timing for Halloween too. Today is National Chocolate Day. I feel like we find a way to eat on air every time.
Eat chocolate too.
Eat chocolate. Always chocolate. From candy bars to cakes, today is a day to enjoy some chocolate. We have some here to try. Let's have a taste. I think it's going to be great.
All right. So, what do you guys? We have Reese's Pieces and Kit Kats. Which one are you? I think I'm going to take a Kit Kat.
Reese's Cups all the way.
I'm going for the Kit Kat too. I'm going for the Kit Kat.
Okay. Watch me like.
I feel like we're on like a commercial.
I know.
Like a.
And like my nails can't even open.
Do you know? Here, you take this one. You take this one.
See, that's why Ilana's my co-host, so she can have my Kit Kats.
Here, Nicole.
She got two now.
Okay, ready?
We
Cheers.
find a way to do this every single week.
Cheers, everybody.
I ate already.
Oh my gosh. I will never say no to a Reese's cup.
Well, it's great.
So good.
That's all for Juice and Java this morning.
Check us out online at CitrusTV.com and follow us on X and Facebook and Instagram.
I'm Nicole Aponte.
And I'm Ilana Epstein. Have a great weekend, Syracuse.